Hey campers, George here, back in the man cave. Thought I'd get some work done while it sleeps. She's cold. It's cold outside. What I want to do is fix these two beaters. And I mean, this one is a real beater. But wait till you see where it's from. And this one, well, not too bad. Could clean up, but missing the badge. So, let's check it out. So what I'm talking about is this guy. And this guy I bought for a whopping $5, and I believe it was at a gun show. I'm not sure. It's the second one I have. The first one that I got was in really good condition, just needed a cleanup and whatnot. This one is in good condition as well. The only problem is the badge is missing. But I was sent a bunch of badges in a mail call, and I got this one. And it says Craftsman on it. Having looked this guy up and very carefully, and at the other one, that badge is not the correct badge. The correct badge has that little, like, weird symbol above it. It looks like a saw blade type thing. And I don't have one. Plus, this is way bigger than the hole that they give you on this one. But I think what I want to do is make it bigger. Just make it a little bit bigger so this one will fit in, and put it in. Clean, polish, sharpen, right? It's another one. I have a duplicate, kinda, almost, except for the budge. The other one, this guy here. Now, it's beat up. It's really beat up. Look there, look at this, look at the tip. It's just rusted. I'm hoping we can bring it down to a reasonable point and keep it clippish. The spay blade, look at that. It's bent, buckled, and I don't know. Apparently it was used as a screwdriver blade. The awl, however, is in good condition, just a little rusty. And there's a lot of rust. The handle, look at that. It's pretty beat up. That should be a clue. What is it? It's a Stockman. Right? Who made it? Well, therein is the whole story. I'll show you this. Now, you can barely see that. Here it is here. It's a Western. Not just any Western. That tank stamp is Western States, Boulder, Colorado. So that makes it this. Pretty cool, right? However, yeah, it's so rusty and beat up. I'm going to do my best to put it all back together and clean it up and, clean the blades, reshape them, which I don't really like to do, but, not much of an option there. So I'm going to dip this guy right off the bat. I've got to get rid of as much as I can, and hopefully we can clean it up and make it look a little respectable. It's not a young'un. And you know what? That tank stamp makes it kind of sort of rare. So the first thing I want to do is dip this guy, the Western. And I just want to sit him in there for a minute or three, give it a good scrub with the wire brush. And I oiled this about 3 days ago, literally dipped it, just so that I could pull the stuff out. I literally had to use a tool to get that out. Clean it all up as much as we can, bring it back, shape the blades, and clean it up. So I'm going to use my favorite, Evaporust. I like that stuff. It's not as bad as the other stuff. It's a little bit less toxic. Sit them in there. And let's get it covered. I think I need new evaporist. I've filtered this one a couple of 100 times. I need to stop by Walmart or whatever and get some. I know Harbor Freight has it and Walmart have it. It's pretty popular, reasonably priced, and reusable, which is always a good thing. And we're going to let that sit. Okay, while the Western gets its bath, we're going to look at this guy. And this is that Craftsman. And I really like these knives. They're very well made. Who made them? Well, you know, Sears did the Craftsman thing, but they didn't make it. They just distributed it. The ones that I know who did make it were Camillus and Schrade. And really, to tell the difference, I'm not sure. I looked up to see if I could find something on it. There's very little on it. I did find some pictures. They gave me a date range. Here's the info here. And, you know, that's about all I could find. Interesting, though, not many other companies did it. Just those two did most of it, I believe. I don't think anybody else got involved in it. Makes sense because they were two of probably the more well-known and popular manufacturers that people went to have contract stuff done. So this guy, the first thing I want to do is get rid of my $5 badge. Proud of that. And like I said, if you look here, let's see if we can get it. You can see where the badge originally was. It is smaller than the one I have. And I thought about reducing this, but I don't think I can get it to fit with the Craftsman. So what I want to do is I want to put it over here, mark it out, and then clean it up so that that'll fit in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it all lined up. I'm going to put a spot of glue there so it'll hold it, mark out the edge, take it off, dig out with all the excess, and then put the badge in. This guy doesn't need to be dipped. I think we can get away with just a good solid rub. So what I want to do is I'm going to put a spot of glue and then glue this on to hold it in. Then I'm going to make a mark around the edge, take it off, and let's clean it out. I'm just using some blue super glue, the professional liquid. You don't want a lot, you just want to put a spot there because it works pretty good. Let's see if that holds. While this dry and that's dipping, I got up this morning because I planned to go ice fishing. I walked outside, it was -7 degrees, and there was a breeze. And I thought, not so much. But it's looking pretty good right now, and I think I'm going to run out there and see who's fishing and what's going on, because tomorrow it's warming up to like almost 20 degrees, and doesn't look windy, so I'm thinking I might run out for an hour or 3. I have a doctor's appointment, but I'll go there and go out early, come back and go to the appointment. So I'm going to take a quick run out there. Well, there's people out. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pop-ups. Hopefully you can see them. And it's about to get interesting because there's some young boys here with snowmobiles. Should be coming around the corner soon. There we go. That's the way you take it out. Interesting, they're going out that way. Whew, my hands are cold. It's actually nice out, except when the breeze picks up, it gets chilly in a hurry. I'm just wearing woolen gloves, which is not the best choice. I didn't want to really wander around. Just wanted to see what's what. You can always tell it's cold when the snow is crispy like that. You know it's cold out. But I think tomorrow might be a good day. I think I might get up early and come on out. Go out there, I think, or they seem to be along that edge. See what happens. Maybe somebody will come in, I can talk to them. I don't know how long I want to wait. I've got to go fix an eye. It'd be a little chilly out there, right? Wasn't too bad until a breeze started up. My hands froze immediately. Anywho, this seems to be stuck. I want to mark around here and then take it off and clean it out so that it fits back in. And then we got to give the other one a scrub. Hopefully, I'll see this mark when I take it off. I'm going to work my way to the outsides. It's kind of like carving, I suppose. Okay. Need to deepen this side. I'll let that sit and dry. And let's give the other guy a scrub. Got me my little wire brush here. Let's see how we're doing. This does patina it, but that'll come off when we clean. Or you can just leave it because it gives a pretty even patina, as long as your blade is clean when you do it. We'll let it sit for another couple of minutes and then we'll wash it off. So here we have this guy. We got most of the heavy rust off. It's already looking a little better. That didn't take much. It was in pretty bad shape. A lot of rust on it. Yep. But it looks a lot better now. This blade. They're not sharp at all. This handle is starting to look very interesting. Must have belonged to a painter. Looks like paint there and painter's tape on there. Springs are good. Man, this one is tight. Ooh. Yeah. Just that knife. It's there. Okay, so now we need to shape these blades. We've got to fix these. See that? I think we're going to have to come from the point down here and bring it around to get past all that. Otherwise, it looks in okay shape. Although it doesn't look as bad, that is a problem. Plus, if you look carefully, it's really been battered along the edge here. Can you see that? Right there. So we're going to have to bring it around. Got to get around there. At least get it nice and reasonably flat so that, I mean, we can take off a lot of steel when we sharpen to get the edge. I mean, it doesn't even look like a spay blade anymore, does it? All right, let's do it. So now we've got to get rid of this, and we're going to have to shape it around. We want to try and give it a nice smooth curve up there to that point without breaking anything off. So here goes. I think that will do. The sharpening will smooth it out, certainly, I hope. Now this little beauty, I don't know how I'm going to fix that. We're going to have to curve down and then come up to get rid of that neck, well, that gouge. So let's give it a try. Well, it's not perfect, but it'll work. So here we are now. We've got a reasonable looking clip there. And when we sharpen, hopefully it'll clean up nice. There's still a little nick there, but we're going to basically have to resharpen it with 320 to get a good sharpening edge, any nicks out of it, and the same with this guy. So now we need to clean it, right? But that can wait because we're going to do the Craftsman first. So here's the Craftsman here with its budging. It's not a perfect fit, it's still a little high on the bottom, but it's not going anywhere. And I don't know, maybe I want to just clean it up a little bit more. I'm not happy that the way it's sitting. A lot better than it was. It's not perfect, but don't want to mess up the whole handle by scratching anymore. So let's clean him up. So what we're going to do with this is what I usually do, and that is I'm going to start with 500 to 600 very lightly on all the blades to get the heavy stuff off. And then we'll go to 800, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, and then polish. You've got to clean the well out. That's pretty dirty. Here's the main blade. You can see it there. Some 500 to 600, very lightly. You just want to get rid of the bad stuff. And here we are at 10,000. And it's nice and shiny now. So it'll be Mother's next, and we'll do that, both of them together. Now this little beastie, we start again, the whole process over, and I will show you the end result. A lot of pitting on this guy. Whew. Oh well, it'll shine up in other places though. On the awl, there is a tank stamp, and on that blade, and on the main blade. All the tools have the tank stamp. Huh! Cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's not saying much. This is really damaged. Well, let's get some heavier grit and go very slowly on this. I'm using a 180 here. I want to reduce as much as this is. You can feel the divots. You want to try to avoid these because you're going to put the metal into the actual handle. I went over it with that heavy 180, smoothed it out. Now I'm just touching it up. And I do like this handle. It's different, that's for sure. I don't know if you can see the wood grain there, but it's like a creamy, silvery wood. It's a pretty cool look, actually, better than I thought it would. So here we are with the Western, and I've got to say, considering how bad it was, I'm pretty proud of myself. I just think it's turned out way better than I even hoped it would. And that's at 10,000 with a bit of polish and a sharpen. This would be a very nice knife. So, it's getting late. Time for me to make dinner. The boss is staring at me. And I'll make dinner. We'll come back and polish and sharpen. Okay, tummy's full. The boss is happy. Let's polish these guys. Nice smooth shine. You want to go slowly. This stuff will overheat very quickly. With polish especially. There you have it. Cleaned up nicely, this guy. Very nice. I like these Craftsman. We'll put a bit of oil on the bolsters between the blades here, and then we'll sharpen it. This guy now. Interested to see how this handle is going to come out. What do? You polish. You can see the blade there. You can see here the pitting. Although it's not bad, it was enough to mark it. On the other side, not bad. It's cleaned up nicely. I didn't expect it to clean up this well. It really cleaned up well. Very nice. And shiny. All right. One thing you need to see, look how high that spring sits. See that? Huh. No wonder it's got such good snap. Look at that. Let's oil them, sharpen them. Wow. These springs are wow. Man. It's always hit and miss for me. Yeah. Better. Very nice. I like these two. Whoops, camera fell. So there you go, campers. Nice project. Two very nice knives. Here's the Craftsman. You can see it here. Let me get everything out for you. Very nice knife. Who made it? It could be Camillus. Schrade were the two main guys that made these, and did a good job. Very nice, cleaned up nicely. Look at that, nice and shiny, and it even got sharpened. Kind of. Put the badge on. You can see it there. Very cool. I like these. Like I said, I have another one with the original badge on it. And then this guy. Now, there's just something about this knife. And I want to say it's the handle. It is such an unusual handle, the color. And if you look carefully, I'll see if I can show it to you. It's actually got like a wood grain on it. Very cool. This is an old un, and he was pretty badly beat up. Like you saw, rusty and very crusty. So I was, ooh, these springs on this thing. I was pleasantly surprised. You know, you got this on the blade here on the other side. It's nice and clear. See that? It's got the badge. Kind of fixed that. It's not perfect. And the clip doesn't look too bad. It's just a little shorter. So that worked out well. Very nice knife. I like it. I was surprised to find it. Not very common, obviously. And you saw how bad a shape it was in, so that may be why people had to buy them, put them to use. You know, back in the day, people really used their knives. The boss is up and about and playing in boxes, so that's the noise you hear in the background. Very nice. Unusual in a couple of ways. This does have that swedge, and it has that, okay, on this side, let me show you. Has that long pull with the match strike. And it's got the swedge, but look where the swedge starts. It starts here, goes all the way down. And then, if you look, there's one on this blade as well, a very long swedge, but it has the crescent nail pull. And then, of course, you've got your oar. Very nice. I like it. I just can't believe how strong these springs are. I mean, you don't want to get your finger stuck in there. And it shined up nicely. So there you go. Two very nice knives. And I think I wanted to show you something odd on this guy, and I can't remember what it was. Thought it had something to do with the swedge. There it is. See the sheep's foot? You got a swedge here, but it's a half swedge. It's only on one side. Ha! Craftsman. Two very nice projects, two very nice additions. You all be safe out there. It's holiday time, and you know how crazy people get then, right? So please pay attention, be aware of the people around you, you know. They're not paying attention. You have to do it for them. Just saying. I'm off to San Diego in a couple of days. 10 days with the kiddos. I will try to do a couple of shorts and some posts while I'm there. Look at anything unusual comes up, you will see it. And don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. Pretty sure I'll be back. after San Diego. Actually, probably might fit another video in. Thinking about going fishing tomorrow. It looked pretty good out there, and it's going to be warmer, a lot warmer tomorrow. At least 10 degrees warmer. So, for old guys like me, that's a good thing. So you may see a fishing video. Notice I said fishing, not catching, because don't hold your breath. Just say. Thanks for watching. Always appreciated. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.